Okay, this is considered to be called a smoothing plane or a regular jack plane. It's used for planing wood and shaving wood into the proper shape. It's got a very sharp blade in here, adjusted by this knob in the back. This is called a low-angle block plane or a hand plane. It's much smaller, obviously. It's got a couple of dimples on the side. You can put your fingers in, place your palm on the back here. This has a much smaller throat, but it does a nice job of smoothing the wood also. This is called a spoke shave, and this was made primarily for making wheels, wagon wheels, and round things. It's for taking the corners off, and you can see that you can adjust and take the corners off and get nice shavings with it. This is a rasp. It's got teeth in it, and it's rough in one direction but smooth in the other. You really only want to use this in one direction, and you want to take the corners off or smooth out a piece of wood by planing across the wood in kind of a diagonal, and then it will smooth out the wood and shave it to the point where you can start to sand it or make it round. This is called a brace and bit. This one actually has an auger bit in it, which has a screw in the end and teeth that cut. The way this works is you actually put it into the wood, and you can drill a hole, and the auger actually goes down and drills the hole as you're twisting it around. Okay. There's also a brace and bit, but this is for driving screws. It's got a flathead screwdriver in the end of it, and once you drill your hole, your pilot hole, you place this in there, and you start to go around. I'm going to do another one here because that one's almost fully down. And you can actually use this to drive the screw in. We have an old style auger, which is much harder to use, obviously. I'm not going to attempt to use this one. This is the old style where you just use your hands and twist it around. We have a sailmaker's palm for actually sewing sails. Oops, now I've broken it. My hand's too big, but you can see there's a metal part here where the needle goes into, so you can push it through the canvas or the leather to make a sail. We also have a saw, American saw. The teeth on these blades are, this happens to be a ripping saw, where you're cutting with the grain, as opposed to a cross-cut blade, which would be much smaller teeth. But these are the American blades. The teeth are offset, so there's a set, and once this tooth is to the right and this one's to the left, and what it does is it cuts on the push and plows out a nice big channel for cutting. And this is called a Western saw because of the Western look of this, but it's a American saw or U.S. saw that they make, made for ripping.